Hello everybody, welcome back to the Mega Base. I'm joined here with Brett. Hello.
Hello.
Uh, what are we going to be doing tonight?
I have no clue.
Uh, if I recall, I need to sort out copper. Hey,
Oh yeah,
who we got? Rasington, Vald, Hall, Kay,
Michael.
Michael. Hello guys. All of you know that will be,
Chewy's in the list, but she didn't hear from me.
yeah, Joey was around the other day. But shh, he's been lucky for a few days.
No, the oil review is another day.
Yeah, the 27th
Yes.
at 12 PM my time. Start. But you wouldn't mind making me a night
Oh
body
Lord,
thing for
6
that?
a.m.
Yeah, sorry.
Now I'll be dead asleep.
Yeah, it's fine. You're welcome to join after school if you want, or
Yeah.
whenever you want.
Shh, Chewy, don't say anything. Maybe they won't see you.
Yeah, Chewie, hide.
Quick. But yeah, I can make a. Oh, now, yeah. Okay, gotcha. Sorry.
Yeah, you know, one of the repeating ones. I should have done it earlier. I didn't think. It was only when he said oil review. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, need to. I need to check the copper train schedule. What's going on here? 2, then 3, then south 2, then west 2. I'm sure there's more copper outposts than that. Copper 2, 3, south 2, west 2. Shit, that really is it. What happened to all my coal outposts? Copper even. 2, 3, south 2, west 2. 2, 3, south
Do you
2.
wanna? Do you wanna turn off the Hall of Fame for a while?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. We
Okay.
can. Yeah, he can be replaced for now. Right. I'm thinking that can't be all the copper. Right, I need to go and build new copper then. That'll become south 1, I think. Yeah. It's an iron outpost. Coal. Iron. Ooh, copper 3 is really going for it. Okay. I guess we take a engineering train out to New Copper. We get that built and set up and get it running.
Hey, Michael.
Yay, train journeys at 20 FPS, fun times.
Hey, Veld. I'm like missing all these people that are saying, "Hey, Brett." I've gotten in the habit of looking for the highlighted messages that Brit doesn't get highlighted, so I miss it. I miss it sometimes.
Yeah, I think typing Brit is almost as easy as doing the @ sign.
Yeah. Which is fine. I mean, I don't mind. It's just every now and then I don't think to look for it.
Yeah. It does help when chat's busy.
I just think they're just... Yeah. I just think it's, I just think it's a generic hi message, and then when I'm reading back over it, I'm like, oh, Brit, that's me.
Yeah. That's what they call me.
Yeah. Review as in Broadway? What? Where do you place signals in a 4-rail T-junction? Next to the train track.
Ooh, way to go with the sarcasm.
Can you can you post a picture? Can you share a picture, and then that would be easier.
Yeah, I'll see if I've got
But basically
a picture
chain signals. Yeah, but basically you'll put chain signals before each intersection, like track crossing over. And then also if you've got an intersection also very close to that one, if your trains are very long, they'll need to work together. So you'll want your chain signals to look ahead to any, place ahead of it, to make sure that if that path is blocked, that if this train has to stop, it's not blocking something else. I don't know, that sounded really bad. Just post a picture.
Yeah.
It can help a lot better. It makes sense in my head now that I finally have my head wrapped around signals, but
yeah,
trying to explain it is not easy.
The only picture I have is version 11.
And Jeremy's not here. I have access to my computer. Please hold. I can get you a 4-lane. Well, no, I don't guess it's a 4-lane.
Blueprint site, you have one. To the blueprint site.
Oh, is it there?
Is
it open finally?
Yeah, it's been up for a week now.
Ooh, I could actually play Factorio. Because in all honesty, because Jeremy left, I thought about streaming tonight, but I didn't know how long he'd be gone. And then you were like, hey, you want to co-host? And I was like, okay, yeah, that works. So this is the second time I've gone to stream.
Wormer says he doesn't see one on there. You mean to tell me that no one has put a 4-lane T-junction on the blueprint site yet? Do I have to do everything around here?
I could build one real quick and submit it. Alright, the following updates are available. Oh, version 12.22. What version are you on right now?
21. That auto update will crash your game to desktop.
Oh, it will? Oh,
yeah, okay. I tried it.
Oh, nice. There's an 8-lane. Oh, wait. I don't see it. I need a 6-lane balancer with red belts. Red belts? I need blue. Just skip red. Just go to blue.
6 lanes easy. Just use the 8-lane and refeed the outer lanes back into themselves. Yeah, Basington's already got you there. 6 is easy. In fact, just about anything under 8 is easy with the 8-lane. You can modify the 8-lane rebalancer to any sort of combination. I'm using an 8-lane rebalancer as an 8-to-4 compressor. I'm also using it as a 6-to-4 compressor. I'm using it as a 6-lane rebalancer at the outposts. Oh, but what do you think would be the best thing to use for a mod sort of page for
We can just
Nightbot?
we could just use a spreadsheet unless you wanted to use something fancier.
No, I don't really know.
I mean, but a spreadsheet would work because then what I could do is have a list of the mods and then have a link to say, if you'd like more information about these mods, click here.
Yeah, and I
And
was
then you
thinking
could click that link and then it could go to a spreadsheet, and then along the first column would be each of the mods, and then beside it would be what we would normally have, like the description and a link to that mod.
Yeah, or maybe as we've got plenty of things, name, version number, so it's nice and easy to change the version number. Then, like you say, your description, which Nightbot's already got typed out, and then the link, like you say, which I think they all need to be checked. Someone said that one of them was wrong. I think we fixed it at the time, but it called into question the others.
Yeah.
Up to 2,000 inches now. Wow. Hey there, Smithy. Welcome to the stream. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. What was up with your Factorio if it was just been fixed?
Hey, Will.
Yeah, but
I'm playing Factorio.
how's it feel?
I have 60 FPS.
Why don't you play my save file?
No, I'm good.
And you're mean.
Raslington finished power plant B today.
Yeah, he's up to 1,000 now.
Nice. Up to 2,000 engines total
Sorry,
now.
2,000 engines, yeah.
60 FPS, you're doing it wrong. I would run it and instant crash, wouldn't even give me a crash log.
Strange.
I bet a mod was doing it.
Yep. I see, I've got no power on this network. I done well. Good one. Very clever. 4,000 steam engines at the moment. Although I can't technically use all of them at the moment. I need Factorio, yes. Yes, you do need Factorio.
Yes, you do.
You need
Mod wouldn't crash.
Everyone needs Factorio in their life.
Yes. Never used mods. Not had the game for that long. Probably Windows 10 doing it.
There. Get. Damn it. Get. I'm stuck on a belt. What? Idle at about 120 when it's like really not doing anything.
I don't know what I was working on last time I was in my base. Are you planning on increased follow when Factorio goes on Steam? Yes.
It's gonna be crazy.
I kind of would like to stream myself in a way, but
You don't want to take everybody away from me. That's good of you.
like I would.
You would.
No.
If you'd have said I could have sent you my save file and you could have streamed that.
No.
There's lots of concrete
Streaming
that
is
need
mentally tiring. Yeah, once we are trying to get a double monitor, I mean a second monitor. So if I could get a second monitor, streaming for me would be at least a lot easier because it's so hard putting everything on one monitor or having it in a laptop and whatever. I don't see how you do it well. I mean, I do it, but it would be nice to have a second monitor.
It's because my laptop is like, well, you know how I set up. It's right next to me.
Yeah, but I mean, I know you still have to like turn to see it, and I think it would be nice if I could have two monitors where it would basically just be I have to shift my eyes from side to side.
Yeah.
And I would quote a movie, but you haven't seen the movie, so you wouldn't understand the reference.
Okay. But go ahead and quote it anyway. I might let you quote.
Well, there's a scene in Avengers where Tony Stark comes in and is wanting to like look at information on the screens, and it's like what Nick Fury looks at. It's on the whatever you call it. Crap, Jacob. What's the flying helicarrier that's in the sky? Is it just called the helicarrier? Yeah. Okay. Anyways, when they're on that, and he's like looking, and he has to like turn his complete body like 180 degrees, and he was like, how does Nick Fury look at this? And like Nick Fury's right hand woman is like, he turns around and he's like, oh, sounds exhausting. Because Tony Stark has all these, like, I don't know, they're not holograms, but you know, in those sci-fi movies where, like, there's actually no screen, it's just this data that's floating around in front of him, and they touch it and move it around. That's how his are, and they're just sort of, like, all around his head, and so he doesn't even have to, like, move his head much. So, I just thought it was funny. What's up, guys? Hey, Auntie Lee.
Hey, Auntie Lee.
So with your laptop set up, you have to turn your head, which just sounds exhausting.
No, I don't actually. Because how I have it, it's almost like a second screen. Yes, the main screen is further away from me than this one.
Be hard-headed.
Oh, I'm just saying, look, I'm saying, look, like you can see me.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm looking at my own screen, to look at chat, I move my eyes. I just drop my eyes down to bottom left. And chat's right there. I'm pointing at it. Guys, I'm pointing. A point has been made.
Yep, I can totally see it.
You know what? There you go. Now you can. So,
No, I can't.
yes, you can. If you were to look. Main screen there.
Oh, now I see. Yeah.
So I just go, chat's just there.
Well, we're still getting a second monitor.
Yep. I have two
And
screens.
I can't wait. Well, I have two right now, but it's still a pain. I see where you're pointing. Totally. Exactly, Udemy. I feel sort of overwhelmed with this star base. I think this is a bigger project than I was ready for.
It's a mega base. What do you expect?
I know, but it's just.
They are.
I think I grew too much too quickly. Hey, Rash. Who's Rash? Hey, Kale. Hey.
Hey.
Oh, Raz, I'm sure. Followers decrease every day, don't they? Wonder how many bots are left. I noticed that day that you said that you had like 12, 14 followers, like, you know, unfollow you one day.
Yeah.
But I know then, like, the next day that I watched your stream, you had like, I don't know, 9 or 10 more followers. So I think, oh, you got them back.
Yeah, we had a bit of a follow train.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 days ago there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 followers. I've gained 1 today, offline follow.
Yeah.
Right, Copper South 1 is now a thing. Let's move on. Is there any other copper patches nearby that we can grab? Actually, I'm going to go look at Copper South 2, because A, it needs a radar. Does this place have a radar? Yes, it does. And it's not making any pollution, which leads me to think it's not working. Or it's finished, which would be even worse. Base on fully going down to 40. I wish mine went down to 40 when fully on.
You should make your viewer count, your robot count. Oh, he's well beyond 2,000 bots.
Mhm.
He blew that out of the water like, I don't know, a year or two ago.
Yeah. Christ, an average beginner noob base should have 2,000 bots.
Mhm.
You need
I
at
wonder what
least.
mine's up to now.
I would imagine you would smash it.
And I don't know. I think these networks are joined. But well, I know my oil outposts have some designated. They have at least 50 designated to each one of them. But yeah, I currently have over 8,000 logistic bots and almost 2,500 construction robots. What's Colonel Will breaking today? He is working on copper.
100 bots per follow. No, I'm not going to rip Demon's thing off. That's his thing. I'm not going to rip his work off.
Oh, is that what he's doing? 100 per follower?
Yeah. Oh no, 1,000 Demon.
1,000 per follower.
Yeah, Skynet builds 1,000 robots per follower. You get to choose construction or logistics.
Oh, neat.
No, wait, that's what he used to do. He changed it. You get 1,000 of each, just done.
Oh, nice.
Because it was too much work getting people to speak in chat to pick
Right.
which they wanted. So, oh, this is not good.
What?
You know, I said this outpost wasn't making pollution, so it had 2 choices. It's either finished or not powered.
Yeah.
It's finished.
Hmm.
Well and truly finished. Well, guess that's the end of this one. No, your total views.
Yeah.
Oh, 18,000. Done it. I've got 50,000
Strawberry
robots.
coconut. No strawberry. Okay. Okay.
Welcome back.
Had to go get a popsicle.
What's going on in chat?
Oh, they're just bickering back and forth. They're not actually.
Okay.
It's not as far as I can tell. They're not.
That's fine.
I'm watching.
Okay. Sorry, I doubted you.
It's okay. Another one bites the dust.
What is that?
Another one bites the dust by Queen.
Hopefully YouTube will pick it up.
I would just go to the chorus and then turn it off. Kale. Okay. That was Queen, ladies and gentlemen.
I do like it, so.
You do? Yeah. My dad listens to that, what's the word I'm looking for? That time of music, decades.
Yeah.
Whatever. Quite often.
Yeah, so does my dad.
However, I don't mind that. I hate it when he starts turning on country, and then I'm just like, all right, I'm out. Bye, guys.
Yeah. But Morgan,
I was with you till then.
Yeah, it's raining outside. I don't care. I'm going out. I can't be here with you.
But Morgan, it's -2 degrees outside. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I am
At
out
that
the door.
point, I think I would just. Yeah, I think at -2 degrees though, I think I would just.
Just bury yourself under a pillow.
I would just go find some. No, just go find some headphones.
See you, yeah, Abby. Have a good sleep.
Bye, Erderby. Apparently that's a thing now. Yeah, I know. Who knew, right? And eating. Did you know that people like expect to eat dinner every night? Like, what's that about?
I had dinner today. For those that were here yesterday, I had food. I did the foodie thing. Guess what I had?
What?
Pizza! Just a mini one.
Nice.
Probably the equivalent of one of your slices.
Alright, bye, Kale.
See you, Kale.
Well, Winning Prism, I don't know where you are, but I mean like -2 degrees Fahrenheit, not Celsius.
Do you mind translating that for...
I'm working on it.
Thank you. Sorry.
Hold your horses.
I don't speak Fahrenheit.
I know.
And I really can't get... I can get my head around virtually...
-8. Almost -19.
Oh, bloody hell.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get that cold there, does it?
Here, no. Well, I don't know. It's dropped below 0 before, so I think at times it's gotten that cold here. But it's not like it happens all the time.
-18. I've never been that cold here. -8. That's frozen food temperature.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
He lives in Nebraska.
Oh, you're up north. You don't count. You're over there with Madzuri. Y'all discuss cold temperatures over there. Wow. Holy cow. The recorded lowest temperature in Tennessee was on December 30th, 1917 at negative 32 degrees. That can't be right. That's cold. Cuz that would be negative 35 for you guys. Jeez. That is cold.
Well, even your number in our temperature is bloody freezing. Yeah, that is dangerous. But when you do the conversion, it's even worse.
Like Tennessee, Siberia, or something. No, that was station at Mountain City. I'm not sure where that is. Let me find out where that is. If I had to guess, it's probably in the mountains. Mountain City, Tennessee is a new town in Johnson County. Yeah, that's in the very tip top of Tennessee on the east side, and that's in like mountain areas, so that'd be why that was so cold. Has a population of 2,300 people. I think the lowest I've seen it in Knoxville is 5. Since I've been old enough to like know what temperature means, you know, kind of thing, I remember it dipping below 0, just very, like, maybe twice in my life. So it doesn't happen very much, but it does happen. Go to Siberia or Alaska in the dead of winter. Ooh, I don't even want to know. Let's see. What's the coldest temperature in Alaska? January 23rd, 1971. Negative 80 degrees. That's negative 62 for you guys.
Oh. God. As you're Googling, what's the lowest recorded temperature anywhere in the world?
In London.
Oh,
I'm going to say London.
Sure.
According to Environment Canada, the mean temperature in London so far this month has been that, below the normal average. The previous coldest February on record was in 1978 when the average temperature was negative 11.7 degrees Celsius. Wow. Okay, what is the coldest temperature? Like, what's the current coldest place right now, or just ever recorded?
Ever recorded. What is the coldest this planet has been that we know of? And where was it?
The lowest natural temperature ever directly recorded at ground level on Earth is negative 89.2 degrees Celsius, which is negative 128 degrees Fahrenheit, which was at the Soviet Vostok Station in Antarctica on July 21st, 1983. Wow. That is cold.
You'd just die if you was outside without protective clothing.
Yeah, definitely.
If you breathe that, you probably couldn't even breathe that air in because it would freeze your lungs.
Yeah, you probably have to wear similar, not like an astronaut suit, but something that's very similar to where you're completely enclosed and you're breathing out of a somewhat heated oxygen tank.
Yeah. Sorry to be a pain. That Nightbot might need to say what it is because Kay just had to.
Oh, redoing all of the oil outposts to use the new loading station style. Okay.
I think there might be people that don't know what the oil review is.
Please hold. There, it has been edited.
Yeah. At 12 o'clock, my time, which is 6 a.m. Central Time.
Yeah, you did your GMT, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that's what I put. I put 12 p.m. GMT.
I'm planning a series of co-hosts throughout the day. So plenty of conversation, because there ain't going to be a lot to talk about what I'm doing. It's going to be a lot of the same thing: piping, junctioning, railway tracking. I don't know, not that many. I probably won't even send the trains to it yet until it's finished, until it's full, and then we'll start emptying it.
Wow. Oh, okay. So that was the lowest natural temperature ever directly recorded at ground level on Earth. Analysis of satellite data indicated a probable temperature of around negative 93.2 degrees Celsius, which would be negative 135.8 degrees Fahrenheit. Also in Antarctica on August 10th, 2010. However, this reading was not confirmed by ground measurements, so they don't know. It's just estimated. That's still crazy cold, though.
Everyone say goodbye to the 1400 iron that we have to leave behind.
Bye.
Bye, sorry. We can't. I've tried everything I can think of. I cannot carry any more. In fact, I'm going to now struggle with this railway track. I can't, Kay. I don't have enough things. Iron. I've made the two I can and bolted them onto the train. You've got until I'm ready to leave. I've still got railway track to pick up. In fact, we're about to hit full with that, so I'm going to have to dump something overboard. I'm going to throw this blueprint overboard. So I'd rather have the railway track. Yeah, it is county, but here we are. I don't actually need the day off tonight, so and I did have Tuesday night off. Sorry, William Prison, I apologise that I have broken the game.
Ew, the chugging.
Can't help it. Every time I pick up a piece of railway track, the game has to recalculate. Oh, not you as well.
What? It's
Is it?
funny. I couldn't help it. And I wouldn't have shared it, but the fact is, my dad plays Candy Crush, and he is like on. Last time I checked, he was at like 1,120 something, somewhere. So he plays this game a lot. And so when I did it, I thought, well, this will be funny. And so when I did it, if it wouldn't have contained Candy Crush, and if it contained something about pizza, okay, I probably would have shared those. But because it did contain Candy Crush, I had to share it because of my dad.
Fair enough.
So just shush.
Alright, but I really appreciate that you hadn't joined that craze of this is so-and-so, so-and-so does this. Be like so-and-so. It's not funny anymore.
I have a friend, Samuel. He posts those all the time. And what's funny is he posted one and was like, this is Bill. Bill has a girlfriend named Emma or whatever. And then I was like, okay, whatever. And liked it because I think it was cute. And then like a couple posts down of his, it was like, this is Bill. Bill has a wife named, I don't remember what it was, say Maria or whatever. And I was like, so Bill is married to Maria and has a girlfriend named Emma. I don't think you should be like Bill in the marriage department or whatever. And Samuel was like, I was wondering if someone would catch that. Hey Zeta. I'm on level 1300 or so on Candy Crush, used to keep me entertained at work. Well, yeah, you and Dad would have fun with that game. He may be at 1300 by now. Good lord. I think I got to level 25 before I was like, eh. I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think right now, I think I'm in like 30 something.
Cool.
That's you see that command call for the Skype call. That's Kay's little baby, that is.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
County Cupid. You don't know who's in voice chat?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. How can you not know Brit?
No,
Seriously?
Yeah, like if winning Prism may have asked. H Hall even, possibly.
Yeah.
Sergeant Cookie! Oh my gosh, I didn't even see your post. Hey, how are you? But County Cupid? Really? No, it's not a bad stream delay. I just read up.
Alright.
Will had me Googling temperatures and I got sidetracked.
I have interest. What delay are you getting, if you don't mind? Just to see how the stream settings are doing with the delay.
Show the stats. My latency to broadcaster is yikes. It's 21 seconds. Let me pause and play. Let me redo it and see. You weren't talking when I posted that? Oh, okay. Okay, now my latency. Sorry. It's at like just a little bit less than 10 right now.
Yeah, so it seems to be about the best I ever get. I'm happy with 10. Anti-elites. Hey Marcos. Anti-elites, if you don't mind, just refresh and see what you get, or is it you did pause and restart?
I just hit pause and waited like a couple seconds and then hit play.
I'm just curious to see if it fixes it for anti-elites as well. Yeah, I will be starting at 12. It's going to be a long day, so I want to get started early. I'm going to probably take Tuesday night off again, get the real world stuff done, get some sleep, get up about 10, go for fry up, get on about 11, get myself set up, get ready, check messages, all that stuff. Probably start the stream about, get it on setting up about half 11 or so, maybe give a time or something for 12 o'clock countdown. And then start for 12 and we finish when we finish. Just to let you guys know, there's quite a few here. The oil review will include ripping down and rebuilding every oil outpost I have. Some will be merged into each other, consolidating them, because when they were built in early game they were a long way from each other. Now with power armor, bots and the scale that we're working on, they ain't that far away, and I'll just be piping them into groups when they're not too far, to save building another outpost, and just that the trains have less work to do. Then I'm hoping to have that done. Well, how long do you reckon? 8 hours? Let's see how many outposts there are to be done. Let's science this. At some point before then I need to make a train carrying supplies. 9 plus 9 plus 1, 19, plus 3, 22, plus 1, 23, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus 8. 30 something outposts. So there's 30 something outposts to and to get the blueprint together for the design. I need to make a train carrying, like an engineering train, but the supplies. To be honest, building the new ones will be quicker than doing the old ones. Because the old ones have got to be ripped down first. I did have stupid amounts of oil, or well, technically I still do, but it is dropping at an alarming rate, and it will soon be the bottleneck.
Why not use rail tankers? Because they're way less efficient than barrels.
Yeah, no kidding. Which, I mean, aren't you planning on doing rail tanker once version 13 comes out?
Yeah, I'll see what they add with regards to that. For now, I think I will just stick with barrels. Until they put the rail tanker in and we do the maths on what's better.
Oh, okay. Their rail tanker versus what's out there currently. Yeah, because right now barrels blows rail tanker out of the water by landslide.
Yeah. So we'll see what they add and do the maths on the new tanker. Because in theory, the tanker should blow barrels out of the water. in real life it would. Let's do what we have for barrels. 374,000. That's dropped 20,000 in a stream and a half. Yes, I use a stream as a unit of measurement now. Let's see if there's any rockets ready. There's enough lag to suggest that there is. Yeah, well, but then it would just be an OP mod, so we wouldn't be able to use that anyway. But thanks, though. Okay, 5 rocket launches going up. %41.34%. Yay! Damn it, Will! You're now ahead of me in rockets. Mwahahaha. Hey, Demon.
Hey, demon.
What?
I'm going to assume that he put you last again, but because you spoke last. It was like, hey Will, because I'm obviously here. Hey chat, and then you spoke, so it's
Probably.
like, oh, hey, but I'm sure it wasn't that he left you till last. Every time Demon comes in, he has to say to like every member. It's going to be like 2 pages now of hey Demon, hey so.
No, I don't have to start
hey,
timing you out.
Oh yeah, I need to make a. No, I don't. I'll just leave it. I'm sad about that blueprint I had to throw overboard. Should we go rescue it? Nah.
Yeah.
I miss my blueprint. My inventory doesn't look right without it. I could make another one. I've got hundreds of them, but I had to. I just threw it out the window of the train. It's like I ain't got room for this. This small A3 piece of paper. I don't have room for that. I need to carry 50 tons of iron ore. Commander King's got a no Raven tonight. No.
Automate the
no Raven
hellos.
tonight. I think we're going to try and get a bit of a rotation system. Sorry, who asked?
Demon asked about no Raven.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's, everyone's got other stuff to be doing, so I think there's almost a big enough pool now to have somebody all the time. Okay, copper's flowing, and there's a few guys here now, so I want to have a quick go at designing something, as we're here in lag. A possible revamp yet again of Power Plant B, and possibly rolled out to all the others. I'm going to need some steam engines. Now I want to build a quick little mock-up, because Zenith's on to me to reduce my belts in the map to improve UPS, and he's totally right. Now, I spent half of today at work thinking about where I can save belts, and an idea hit me at about 7 in the evening. I thought a 262 would run me over. It was that painful. But I thought of a way of removing a couple of thousand belts from the power plant. So I'm going to knock together.
Oh, jeez.
It's so quiet in here with no Raven. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Wilmus. If you'd like, you could listen to yesterday's past broadcast.
Yeah. Good Lord, we talked enough.
Yeah. Like I said though, I was going to get stressed with those trains, so I was just listening and working at the same time. Yeah, OBS is just having a moment, guys. Bear with it.
Getting buffering on my end. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, so if this is a power plant,
Colonel will stop downloading porn.
it's not downloading, it's the volume, it's uploading with streaming. Do you not know how streaming works, Demon? I upload, I don't download. Now, how does this work?
What?
Thing with the thing and the loopy non-belty boiler system.
What?
We pass from boiler to boiler rather than using a belt. Marco TC,
Oh, that's
thanks
cool.
for the follow. I know it can be done, but I don't know what the layout is. Does anyone have a picture of a power plant that doesn't have belts? Because I do not know the layout. I've never done it. If I do that, then it's...
Well, couldn't you just do them in a line? I mean, you have to get the belt, I guess, at least to the first boiler. But then after that, you could just have boiler, inserter, boiler, inserter.
But how do the boilers connect to each other?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Is this is a mock-up of the power plant, yeah?
To what?
If this was a mock-up of the power plant, you'd
What'd you
have...
say?
Can you
I
hear me?
can't see it. Stream keeps buffering.
Okay. Well, I'll just work on it from there.
But I mean, I know what you're talking about. So,
Yeah.
power plant, yeah.
Yeah. instead of having the belt between the boilers. How do you pass?
Inserter to inserter. Yeah.
Yeah, I see this bit. Then you have an extra row of boilers. Okay, I get that. Boilers that don't do anything. A long-handed gonna be fast enough though. What's faster, a long-handed or a burner? I'm gonna guess a long-handed.
I'm thinking, yeah, burners are the slowest, but
Yes.
it's just that they put 5 in there at least, and so it never.
Yeah.
They're just fast enough to.
Yeah, they're all gonna do 5. That's.
Mhm.
And another problem is to maintain the amount of steam engines. We can't be any wider than we are already. If I look at. Yeah, I'll probably use a box, but yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, your power plant's no bigger. I mean, yeah, they're big, but I mean, if you were to remove all of the above ground belt that you could from everywhere else,
Mhm.
you know, I don't think the line going down the boilers is going to make that much of a difference.
You sure though? It's 4 lanes wide, and it's 100 power plant setups tall, plus 14 belt down each line.
Yeah, 4
Is
lanes
1,000
wide going.
all the way up. Yeah. Plus you got 14 belt going
Yeah, the
down.
main bus, but I'm just talking about there at the boilers. It's just one belt going to the boilers, though, right?
Yeah. Down each
Yeah.
boiler line. What would be the yellow belt?
Right. Right, so that's what I'm saying. Just leave that as it is, and then just change the main bus to being underground belt, and then that should be enough.
But most of it is splitters, and you can't underground that much because we have to do the 1 from 4 belt design each time to peel one line off for each boiler for the main line. I had it the old way and it unbalanced the unloading station.
Mm.
You're quite right about these boxes. This bit. I'll just use something cheap like wooden boxes or something and limit them to 1 stack. But Commander King, the unused power plants are not creating any lag because the belts aren't being used. Granted, I will probably, once I've got this one done, I will roll the design out to the others, so if they ever need to turn on, they're ready to go. They won't lag the game as much if we activate them. But at the moment, they're just sitting there. A bot-fed power plant? No. It would use more power than the damn power plant could produce. Ah, thanks, Anti-Elite's numbers. The big numbers. Why are we rounding? Can't we round to smaller DP?
Burner inserters,
No.
0.6 items per
Mm-hmm.
second. Yellow inserter is 0.8 items per second. Long-handed is 1.2 items per second. And fast inserter is 2.3 items per second. Smart is 2 items per second. So yeah, long-handed burner inserter is the slowest of all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got the next one up is yellow, then long, then smart, then fast.
Mm-hmm.
Bot-fed power plant. What could go wrong?
Okay. So red inserters with. That means we've got to power it.
That's what I'm saying. You need to just stick with the burners with the yellow. I think it'll be just fine. I don't think it's worth the hassle.
But you're not playing at 20 UPS.
Don't build everything to such a massive scale. You wouldn't have this issue.
Hi, I'm Colonel Will. How are you? Nice to meet you.
I know, I'm just saying. There's other ways you can cut all this FPS instead of taking out your belt. Because honestly, as big as your base is, I mean, look at Zedith. He's done all underground belt, and his base is still suffering. So I don't think that taking out your belt is going to make that big of a difference. I don't think it's going to make such a big a difference as worth what you're putting into it right now.
But this is just designing. We're at 20 UPS. We've been here for about 2 or 3 minutes game time.
Okay.
You know, we haven't invested that much.
Yeah, but you're investing a lot of real-time hours.
Oh, I don't care about that. I've got nothing else to do while I sit here and wait for the base. I can't build outposts, it's too slow. Resident boiler to boiler all the way.
You'd have to pipe it.
Yeah, one little bit of pipe. Because we're going to gain horizontal space from not having the main line. This will work. It won't take long to build because with the bots, and we'll shut the power down to do it.
Did you see what Yuki said?
No, sorry.
I don't think taking off your belt will make that much difference. We'll leave your belt on.
Yes, ma'am.
That's funny.
Okay, so that's the bit done for and the power will run down here, but it won't be connected because it'll be on its own power grid. Because this will run from the base's power, the power plant's power plant. This will be the main grid, so they mustn't touch. It should be easy enough. It's now just this bit to sort out. Well, that's anti-elites. I can solve that problem by having a power plant for the power plant, which we already do. But yes, you are quite right. I don't want to have to put another space in here, but I'm feeling that we're going to have no choice. Just putting another space in here makes the whole power plant taller. And we don't have that much space.
Well, and especially if you do this to your, what is it, power plant C that's the biggest?
Yeah, it's already, we'll lose steam engines.
Yeah. I mean, the space would probably more than double.
Well, even one tile per line, there's 100 lines, there's 100 tiles taller it'll get.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, so maybe not double, but it would definitely make it super tall.
A steam engine is 3 tiles tall, so every pair would gain an extra tile, so you'd gain 1 tile out of every 6.
Yeah.
And there's 56s. So it's 300.
So it'd be like 30% bigger. Ish. Or, no, am I doing that wrong?
1 in 6, whatever that is.
Yeah. Having to refresh the stream quite often here, by the way. Yeah, it's not getting much better. I've had to switch off of my laptop because I'm getting it on my actual PC. It's not buffering there.
Okay, let me just have a look around the internet. See if something is doing something it shouldn't be doing. Let me turn the bitrate down. You know, yesterday I didn't drop a single frame, the entire stream. I'm at 500. I'm gonna go to 450. I think my internet's just being shit.
Well, that, and it's also a weekend, so you know, more people probably using.
It's 1 AM though.
Do it. What did you say?
It's 1 AM. No one should be up now. Alright, come on guys. I need a way. I can't think. These bloody 2 tiles. I can't jump 2 tiles.
I'm telling you, you need to just leave it. Uh-oh. All .NET shining through.
Connect these boilers to these boilers while they connect to these steam engines, and these steam engines are set in stone, they can't move.
What he's trying to do is redo the power plant without using belt.
Using the old boiler to boiler trick. Ultimately to reduce a couple of thousand belt.
Which isn't going to make a difference. Guarantee it. But that's just me.
I think it will. I'm sorry. I'm not huge. I'm not going to be at 60-60. But I think it will help. Because that is a lot of items on the belt. For that, all the way up that 4-lane. All have to be rendered. All have to be calculated as they bump into each other. And nudge their way up the belt.
You know it would be great? Because I know even with your base off, you still get really crappy FPS right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What would be great is if you could run a command that deleted all belt in the game. All belt. Just all of it. And not save the game that way, because then you have to rebuild it all. But just delete all the belt and see what your FPS does. Just see what happens. Like, that would be cool to try.
Right. Got a picture. We have an idea. But yes, I would science that. I scienced for Commander Keen the other day. He said turn off the pollution. I killed all the pollution. It had no effect whatsoever. But we scienced it.
In Brit B, you can do that. Really? Hey, can you give me the command? Because I'll try it on Will's Megabase on my computer.
Oh, that would be great.
Megabase.
Because if you get an increased, oh, thanks for doing that test as well. You got the result I was expecting you to get.
No. Whoops! I lost the chat. There we go.
Yes, NT Elites, it will be 13-17.
Sergeant Cookie, why not just centralize your boilers into one big, quote, boiling station with tanks and the like, and just pipe the water in?
Because Mad will save up his money, get on a plane, fly to the UK, headbutt me,
Smack him.
turn around, not even say hello, get back on his plane and go home again.
It's in Factorio Engineers chat somewhere. Just have to change what you're looking for. Clone and posted it, I believe. Oh, yay. I get to search. Well, actually, I think my Skype clears itself on the computer. I think. Could be wrong. Oh, well, that's right. Jeremy's signed in. Oh, I can do the web version. There's more than one way to skin a cat.
Why do you need to skin the cat?
I'm not skinning a cat. Let's see. Do you know what it said, Marconos? Like what I could search for to try to find it? I don't even know how to search the chat. You search Skype. It was dealing with deleting biter bases.
Okay, so aside from a belligerent Matsuri, what's the reason against it? Nope, no reason. As then, if Brit is looking for a command that will allow her to will just nuke and delete from the game or belt. As to science, what effect it will have on the UPS.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. I had one of those things. The idea with pictures.
Do what?
It's a Futurama reference, never mind.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what?
It's he's Fry, the main character. He has an idea, and he's like, "Oh, I'm getting one of those things, the brain thing with pictures."
Cute.
You know, it's been so long since he's had one. Right, I'm changing the design. I have a better idea. Mark Ernest has found it for you. It's in chat.
On 1336, on 13 of 36, root negative posted an old model that appears broken now at 2:43 a.m.
Oh, Demon's just Skyped it to me. I'll Skype it to you. Do you want it on Skype?
Yeah, that's fine. Are we doing 18 boilers for symmetry? Shouldn't be. Unless Will doesn't know how to count. Okay, C, buckle surface.
So that's 6, 12,
Oh, whoops.
No, to be honest, we're not. We will not have symmetry. Because I don't want, that's an extra 3 inserters per blueprint that, that have to do their thing, you know, be powered. And it's just more entities that we don't need.
Says cannot execute command. So that did not work.
Did you add the, was there a /C in front of it?
Try this spread. Oh, okay. I did.
Yeah.
I put it there.
You put
Well,
a
I mean,
forward.
of demons I did, but I haven't
Yeah.
tried Chewy's yet. Let me
Wormer says it works.
see. Oh God. Yeah. Okay. The game just locked up, so we'll give it a minute.
Yeah. Please hold. Yeah, your computer just said
Oh,
please
boy.
hold to you. It's like you put the command in.
I'm sorry, computer. I'm sorry.
Oh
Oh,
god.
wait. Did it do it? I'm down to 4 FPS. Uh-oh.
How's your
Okay,
computer?
you can do it.
Hey.
Okay, girl.
Yeah. If it start,
It's hanging on for dear life.
if it starts steaming, just turn it off at the power grid and
Oh, we got it, Zeta. Yeah, just unplug it. Be like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
yeah. You know, Jeremy's
no,
gonna come.
It looks like it's done, but do it.
Yeah, carry on.
Oh no, I'm just saying. I think it's run. Like it's not locked up anymore, and my FPS is worse than it was.
Shit. Well, I guess I'll start building
It's
some more
down
belt
to 12. It was 22. Now it's down to 12. Yeah, you need to build more belt. That's your problem.
then. Yeah, we need a bigger base, genuinely.
Find entities, filtered, type, transport belt. Yeah. Yeah, it dropped down to like 4 FPS. Now it's down to 12. And it was at 22. So, yeah, don't run that command. Let's quit game. The game is not saved. Are you sure you want to quit? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're sure. We are definitely sure. Save and restart the game. Oh, well, I'll have to redo it again.
Sorry, computer.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to do that all over again.
Yeah, Marconos, I was wondering what 13 of 36 meant. I was like, It's like, is that a date? Is that chat lines of something? Like, I don't know. Oh, I think it leaves the items in the world. That may be it. Oh. Load.
Is it just, if you delete the belt, did it just dump every item on the floor underneath it?
Oh, yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. Let's see. Megabase. Let's go back into the Megabase.
Wait, Mom,
Yep.
is that gonna come over and
I don't know. Possibly. I don't know. It's Saturday, and tomorrow's Sunday. Neither one of them have to be at work. I'm pretty sure that Jeremy is going to come home plastered, if I had to guess.
You're pretty confident that he's gonna come home.
Well, I'm pretty sure
Tonight.
he is.
You know, tonight.
Well, I don't know. He may not come home tonight. It may be, early in the morning. But either way, he's coming home. He's not going to be. He's going to be drunk. Hey, big Ella.
He's not crossing state lines tonight then.
Hopefully not. He said as he walked out the door, he's like, "I promise no casinos." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, but there's still a lot of questionable places he could visit.
That's true.
Do you have a? You should really implement a crossing state line phone call.
Yeah. Like, I just got a notification on my phone that your phone just crossed a state line. Excuse me, mister?
Yeah, explain yourself.
I think you need to do a U-turn.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
Hmm.
You two need larger potatoes, Will.
Well, I've got this design that will technically work, but I'm not happy with it still because there's extra tile. Nah, it should be alright. We'll go with it. Because it's one tile per pair. It's not too bad.
Just get him an ankle bracelet. No, I'm not going to be his ball and chain. So.
Right. Let's go and build a sample section of this. It requests more underground belt, not underground belt, red inserters and blue inserters. Do we have blue in the design? No, we don't have blue in the design. And some extra power poles. I'll be right back while the bots are delivering me that.
Is that poop? Gross. I think you have... Oh, okay, never mind.
So weird. I don't know why they make weird videos like that.
Maybe if you got faster RAM. Yeah, RAM is definitely my problem, but it's the fact that Will and I are getting about the same FPS on the game. Well, I'm getting a little bit less than he is, but it's definitely a game limitation that we're running into. I didn't test it yet though, because you're in a hurry. I'll do that now. Yeah, he's taking a break right now. Oh yeah, there you go. So you're still using some belt, but not near as much. Did the belts leave their contents on the ground? I don't know yet. When I joined the game, I was in a train, like somewhere like way off in Egypt somewhere. So, oh, that's loud. So I don't know yet. I'm traveling back to base. So. I will find out shortly. All right, well, I resumed the game after saving and exiting, and I dropped another FPS, another point of FPS. So this is just getting worse. I wonder how far away I am from the base. Yeah, I'm still a ways out, so it'll be a while before I'm back to the base. And Brit B removes the items on belts too. Oh, well then. I love how the game locks up when I run one of those commands. I'm just like, oh god. Well, I'd already removed the belt, so I don't know if running that command would actually do anything if it's needed. That's true. Let me just get to base. I'll get to the base here in a minute. Then it won't do anything. Okay, good. So it didn't actually do anything. So we'll see when we get back to base if it left the stuff. If it did, I'll just reload the game with the belt still there. And try it again. Good Lord, it's cold. I need to turn off these train has taken longer than 10-minute things because, good Lord, it's annoying. There we go. Shouldn't be getting any more of those. That the FPS being lower would probably indicate the items are on the ground. Yeah. Alright, well, I am, let's see, where am I now? Oops. We're getting there, slowly but surely. It's taking forever, though. Hey, Will, are you back? Because I see you running around, but your Be Right Back is still on the screen. Oh, okay. Oh, you got a follow from Domestic Meatball. Nice.
Hey, buddy. Yeah, thanks, Domestic. I saw the follow come through. I was just about to say, but Britt beat me to it. She wins one streaming point. It's like a mod point, but
Yeah. I like that name. Domestic Meatball. With fancy belt counting. Oh, nice. Alright, well, I've got all three of these open, I think. Yeah, that's the one that removes the belt. That's the one that destroys the belt and everything on it. And then that's the one with the fancy belt count. Okay. Oh, and hey, Anti-Elite's posted a design right above where Commander Keen and Chewie.
yeah, I got it. Cheers.
Yeah.
I like
So
it.
it still uses some belt, but it doesn't use. It uses a lot less.
Yeah, but I was still gonna have to run the 4-lane main bus.
Well, I don't think you're not going to be able to do that.
Yeah, I will, because I can just.
Mm.
I can just boiler to boiler all the way down. We just need belt to get from the station to the first line. In fact, no. It's almost.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
This is how much I'm about to measure. How much belt is here?
What?
You can have some. My goodness. Chill out.
There's close to 2,000 belt here.
Can't boiler to boiler all the way down. You're going to run out of coal after about 15 boilers or so. What?
Crap. You sure, Kay?
How would you run out? Because it would constantly be feeding it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but each boiler is going to take a piece for itself.
Oh, that's right. Well, maybe you could not remove the belt that's... Well, no, you'd have to. I was about to say, you could just leave it as is. Well, technically, you could. You could leave it as is, just remove the belt, and then just put boiler inserters or whatever sort of inserters in between. I don't know, because you'd have to start it full, maybe.
Yeah, you could do that because you could charge up the loaders first,
Mm-hmm.
and then activate the main grid. Maybe a
Well,
startup
that
procedure.
or you could that, and you can also put a pipe in between the boilers and the steam engines. Break the pipe so that it's not using the coal.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure they're all full, and whatnot, and then once it's all full and you've got it unloading correctly, then you can hook it all up and see. But man, that would be bad, because if you do ever like run out of coal and it empties out, getting it started back up is going to be, it won't be easy. That's what I'm saying. This is too much work. I don't understand. This is one of those projects that if this come across in my base, I'd be like, no, belts are staying. Sorry.
This was an idea that I had at 7 o'clock at work, and I'm like, let's do the boiler trick. I'll get rid of this, because this is the enemy. This 4-lane main thing bus with this belt with this coal trickling down it.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny. Where you are in the mega base right now is where I am in the mega base. Well, you're in the power plant. I'm just driving by it right now.
Ah, cool. So you're heading to the base.
Mm-hmm.
So you're about here somewhere. Have you
let's
entered
see.
the concrete on the south side yet?
No, I'm running down the side of it right now.
Oh, right.
Oh, wait, no, it's not the same one. I'm looking at your mini map. It's not the same one. This is power plant C, must be, because it's huge. The one you're at is not as big. Yeah, I'm north of the base,
Okay.
and you're to the east of it. So yeah.
Can you see on your map power plant C?
Yeah, that's where I'm passing by. All right, so we're almost to the base, guys. We're almost there, and I'll be able to tell you if it left the stuff on the belt on the floor or not.
Would it have been easier to have just gone to an outpost?
No, because where I was, let me look back. I mean, maybe, but I'm trying to think where I was. Yeah, there was no outpost where I was. It was where we were last concreting, I think.
Oh, right.
Way up there up north.
Did you have a train with you?
Yeah, that's when I loaded the game. I was sitting in a train.
What type of train?
262.
Oh, right.
That's why it's taking so long to get to the base. But
Yeah.
I didn't feel like wasting time trying to find another train because all the trains are stopped.
Yeah. I'm just. Oh, I see. You've hijacked a 262.
Well, I guess the thing is when it's a trash train, because when I got when I loaded up the game, I was sitting in a train. I wasn't beside it or anything on the ground. I was in the train when I loaded the game up. So I just, I was like, okay, well, here's a train, and I knew all the trains were off. So, and I was way out in the middle of nowhere. So the odds of trying to find a game. Now, granted, I could have just taken a loco off and done it, but I don't like to do that.
Even though you're not keeping this save as such.
Right. It's like
it's an obsolete save that you're not saving because you're about to run a science experiment on it. But
that entire train is gonna make it to the mega base.
Yeah.
So, but we're almost there. We don't like too much further.
All right, guys. What do you reckon then? Just forget the idea. Because if I forget the idea,
Shit, just got hit by a train.
I can underground belt this.
Whoops.
He's too busy watching a stream, that's what it is. His little Factorio player is walking along, watching another factory on his phone, and all of a sudden, splat. So,
Yeah.
I don't want a straw poll counter cupid, I want an executive decision.
An executive decision? I can do that. Leave it alone.
Okay? But it says leave it alone. Zenith?
Well, okay, my thing is they're probably going, hopefully, you hope so, fingers crossed, that they're eventually going to optimize the game to where this isn't an issue.
We hope.
And here you are, yeah, we hope. That's what I'm saying. We hope, fingers crossed. And so here you are, like, redoing your power plants, which is a big deal. Like, this is going to take okay, you think redoing your oil is going to be bad? This is going to be bad. So I think you're putting all this work into something that could very well possibly not even matter later on down the road. So I'm just like, just leave it. No more than that is. Like what Commander Keen said, 2,000 belt is not that much. Like, I probably have 2,000 belt in my entire base right now. Like, that's not that much.
But the mega base has 36,000 itself. Plus we calculate
Right,
about
so
40,000 at the outposts.
Right, so that's what I'm saying, is you're looking at 40,000. So you're looking at removing 2,000 out of 40,000. That's not going to make that big of a deal.
No, but
so my thing is you need to, I guess. But I think there's a lot of easier places you could eliminate the belt than your power plants. But it's your base. I'm not going to fuss.
No,
Whatever you want to fix it. To me, I just feel like you are beating yourself up over something that's, I don't think that's going to make that big of a difference.
Okay.
Yeah, see, even Zedith is agreeing. Not worth it for such a small change.
Okay.
If you want to do something, it would only be worth it to replace a whole lot. Yeah. See?